didn't convince you that LA gang members are literal spawns of Satan's, the devil, then nothing will, bruh. Before the video even gets started, I want you to play video games, bro. It's 100% trackable, transparent. You want to play it because you don't know how long it's going to last. The world was celebrating MLK yesterday. Oh, you won't believe what LA gang members were doing.
What they do?
See, Los Angeles also had a parade for MLK to celebrate his life and his legacy. Gang members pulled up, but they ain't pull up to celebrate MLK legacy. Oh, nah.
Oh, BG, we just whooped the crab nigga out. Dead homies though. Yeah, though. BG, whoop crab nigga out.
There's not a word to describe the level of sellouts that LA gang members are. Instead of these people showing up to celebrate the life and the legacy of a man responsible for a lot of the freedoms that they are getting to enjoy, they showed up looking for other black men to hurt. See, they're from the 80s. They're Bloods. So when the parade is driving through various neighborhoods, there are people in this parade. There are people who are showing up to celebrate MLK, but they're showing up to look and see if they recognize anybody from a rival hood or anybody who may be a Crip, and they are attacking them.
I do that on the regular. Oh, look. Yo, BG, we just got barking on the crab. Dead homies.
These devils pulled somebody from out of the parade, dragged them into the local mall, and then threw them off the balcony. And when they recorded the video,
threw him off the balcony.
They captioned it, "We killed M." Now, as far to my knowledge, I haven't seen any reported homicide, so I would assume the person lived. But they threw that person from off a balcony. I think it was like a really deep fall as well. They threw that person off that balcony with the intention to kill him. The person just lived. And they did this, by the way, to other black men on MLK Day. There's no words to explain. These people are the devil.
Getting thrown off the balcony, blood?
Yeah, homie,
do better, fine. Do better, blood. That's sad.
The police still around, chasing fighting cases. They found a nigga dead. I heard that Johnny's gonna help him. Facing on the ground, his mama mad cause he didn't make it. If she have another son, we coming through just to fake him. We around, chasing fighting cases. They found a nigga dead. I heard that Johnny's gonna help him. Facing on the ground, his mama
get this copyright off my shit, man.
She have another son, we coming through just to fake him.
I'm living life for hoes.
These animals are doing this for validation from 300 people. All right, their influence don't extend past their community. So they're having an all-out brawl. They're duking it out. They're trying to murder each other so they can win the award of what? Like the funkiest, stankiest gang member standing? Like, is that what it is, bro? Like, which one of you guys could be the dirtiest person alive? Like, is what this, because there's no reward for this. Like, you're not getting paid from this. You're not getting too much clout from this. Yeah, we're talking about you, but by next week, nobody's gonna know who you guys are. Y'all probably get paid what? Like $20 and a pack of Zaza for an interview, and then after that, you'll go back to that community again and probably won't make it past 25. Like, what really is the reward from this? Now, apparently, other gangs heard that the B team had the elite forces on the block, so that they sent their own special forces to combat them, and then their allies sent their special forces, and before you know it, you had the 30s, the 40s, you had the schoolyard Crips out, you had BPS, you had the 80s, you had Harlem Crips. It was an all-out war.
We're in the slime out of here. Oh, Harlem Crip. Slime out of here. Oh, think I still on. Damn, homies. Oh, run
it ain't MLK Day on Crenshaw without packouts.
Hey, Taco Crab. Back in the stand. Oh, Harlem.
First off,
it's always the dusty niggas, man, who ain't never got nothing going on for themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thinks they just gonna make it as a rapper because you this street nigga, man. You're not making it, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit is sad, bro. This shit really is a bad look on the entire city, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, LA is really a demonic, negative energy type of place, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't make no sense, bro.
But y'all are just disrespectful to.
Now we know MLK, the parade always go on Martin Luther King Street. Anywhere you go in America, the hood is Martin Luther King Street is the fucking hood. You know what I'm saying? That's by design, of course. You know, it's by design. But that doesn't excuse shit like this, bro. You know, at least they ain't shooting, they fighting. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see that. You know, but niggas just don't know how to act when it comes to that. Like, bro, you gonna terrorize the parade, bro? Y'all gonna terrorize the parade, my nigga?
Our senses, man. We could smell the 40-day-old draws,
Yeah.
the hardened nugget of Reggie in their pockets through the screen.
The black and mild.
Having to smell these dirty niggas through the screen is already terrible enough. Can you imagine being in their presence? Lord, just send the flood, man. Wash away these dirty niggas, man. We good. We could do away without them. What exactly is the purpose for an LA game? There's literally no purpose at all. Can you imagine a day where you could take your babies and go to a MLK parade and not have to deal with these animals? Can you imagine a day where you could throw a birthday party for your babies at the local park and not have to deal with these animals shooting it up? Can you imagine a day where you could come home at about 11 p.m. and you could drive directly on your block and park and just hop out your car and drive to your house and walk in your house without any worries that one of these animals will come and rob you? Can you imagine the day where babies can walk to school by themselves without one of these animals trying to indoctrinate them and put them onto a gang? And the thing that really befuddles me is the fact that the solution is not that hard. Just bring the RICO and get them off the streets. We already have a database and a gang file. I would say probably hire more agents, probably hire more people to
That ain't gonna happen. This is all by design, bro.
broaden the gang
You
files,
don't think they can do that, bro? They ain't gonna do that.
add more people to it, watch these interviews, watch their Instagram, listen to their music, and they will let you guys know what they're claiming. Every gang,
That's too much work. Nobody want to work that hard in 2026. We got AI about to take all this shit over.
every gang
Police, it didn't. They just laugh at them, bro. You know what I'm saying?
in Los Angeles or on the West Coast, every gang, right? There has been a murder. There has been crimes that are taking place on behalf of the gang. So you don't really need a gang member to commit a crime. All you really need is for them to represent a gang, and then you bring them all in on gang charges and get them off the streets. I could tell you this: the police got to do their job, but we got to do our jobs too.
Man, one thing I never understood about gangs and why I never seek to join one whenever I was younger or anything like that is because, like, I already had a group of homies and we ended up falling out for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Just like a little small little group though. But like my thing is like, for one, if we not gonna stick together, if we didn't grow up together, we not homies for real. What am I gonna go be around you for? And then it's just like, after a certain point, like, what are we really doing here though? You know, like, I understand selling drugs, I understand trapping, you know what I'm saying? But outside of getting money, I understand having protection, having your homies, a group of homies. Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know. But like, if you gonna really be a gang though, what are we doing in benefit of each other to be successful, to make it out this motherfucker, to sell more dope? Okay, once we done selling dope, is we gonna start a business? Is we gonna do this and we just gonna do that? Like it just doesn't make no sense to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't fuck with niggas these days. Cause it's like, what are we doing? What are we really doing though? You know? Understand, okay, somebody come fuck with somebody get robbed, now we gotta get the lick back. I understand that. You know? But if ain't nothing going on for real, what are we doing? Niggas ain't out here Nipsey hustling it up. Nipsey Hussle ain't motivation to you niggas. I can't remember if that what was old boy. What's his name? Was his name Eric Holder or something? When they saying he was from the same hood, the same gang or whatever. They started to say Nipsey called him a snitch or something. I don't fucking know. But Nipsey Hussle wasn't no motivation to you niggas. Nipsey Hussle had his own store, still got his own store in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't buying real estate in they hood, and the niggas just out here want to catch hats. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't trying to own the land, the block that they claiming though. Own stores in the hood that they claiming though. That's the type of time I'm on, nigga. Know about you niggas, but I'm trying to own something. I'm trying to. The name of the game is to make it out, not make it in a casket or a jail cell, nigga. That's not the name of the game, nigga. Growing up, I always wanted to make it out. Yeah, I wanted to make it out. I'm still trying to make it out, nigga. I'm from Oklahoma. This a real struggle out here, boy. This the real trenches out here, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to make it out this motherfucker. Niggas is trying to make it in. I mean, this niggas out here, with the same type of mindset, trying to make it in a casket or in a jail cell. Nipsey Hussle wasn't no motivation to you niggas though, man. Niggas ain't trying to own storefronts. Niggas trying to make it as a street rapper who got the most bodies. It ain't even about selling the most dope no more, bro. Like what? Everybody ain't gonna catch a body. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can almost guarantee you how it's gonna go. See, a lot of y'all is soft on gang members, okay? And when I say y'all, I mean productive citizens who aren't committing crimes
cause they gonna
actively,
get ganged up
right?
on.
Who are just normal people going to work and paying their bills. When these gang indictments start coming down, a lot of y'all will be wrapped in, right, to this gang sympathy. A lot of y'all will start hearing language like, man, bro, like this is not fair. This is mass incarceration. Bro, they doing more bad than good. They doing more bad than good. Fathers is coming out the kids like, man, F that, bruh. Y'all wasn't raising these kids anyway while y'all was free. Y'all was out gangbanging. Y'all was trying to be the infant tiny loc. Y'all was trying to be the B team blood general. Y'all was trying to be generals and tacticians and the biggest, baddest gang member when y'all was free. Y'all get locked up now. All of a sudden, I can't be in the lives of my kids, huh? But a lot of us get wrapped into that sympathy. A lot of us, we start to buy that. We start to think that their struggle is our struggle when it's not at all. No, no. And they are the reason why a lot of these racist, white supremacists, white nationalists even got the rhetoric they got. If the white nationalists didn't have gang members and the gang statistics to dehumanize black folks, what would they have? Think about it for a second. When you hear a white supremacist and a white nationalist spewing hate rhetoric and bringing up their fake stats.
See, my argument to this is a lot of the time is, due to history, black people have been placed into poverty by design and this, that, and the third. But this mindset, Like, bro, even whenever this gang banging shit just started, like Crip is an acronym. I can't remember exactly what it stands for. Community Revelation and Progress, something like that. Even when all this gang banging stuff first started, bro, there was actually guidance back then, bro. It wasn't just, oh, kill everybody, be the biggest killer. Nah, nigga, it was about making it out, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's about making it out. It was about the struggle, you know? It wasn't about all this. It wasn't the same type of mindset that it is these days. These days, with this rap image, everybody wants to be a rapper with the big chain around their neck, bro. With the white gold bust down chain around their neck, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the image, bro. Niggas would rather have the image than to actually have the money and the success to make it out, bro. Like that this shit is ass backwards, bro. Back in the day, it was not like that, bro. It was not like that. This shit was about making it out. That's why rap back then sounded corny and they wasn't rapping about none of all that shit, bro. You know?
What are they usually quoting? They're quoting gang statistics. If they didn't have that, what else would they use to dehumanize us? See, people like myself, I gotta do hours of reading every night. I gotta do deep research at a time, so I can be well read and studied up. So hence, when I have to combat a white nationalist, I know the facts, I know the talking point, I can go at it. But God damn it, man, these gang members is making my job a little harder. Now, luckily, nobody passed away. Okay? Luckily, nobody passed away. Okay? Nobody died. All right, during these altercations. Somebody did get stabbed though, and they did suffer some serious wounds and like injuries.
Good afternoon, I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. Thanks for joining us. We are following breaking news from Leimert Park, where the LAPD is investigating a stabbing.
The scene is not far from where the MLK parade ended just a few hours ago. Gil Lavis is in Sky 5 with the details. Gil?
Well, Glenn and Lou,
See, this is what I'm saying. The mindset 30 years ago, even 20 years ago, bro, this would have never happened at no Martin Luther King parade. Now, I'm sure it's probably didn't happen before. I'm not saying nothing's ever didn't happen. But the extent that this was, bro, this would have never happened, bro. Because the mindset of niggas back then is not the same mindset of niggas today.
started with large groups of people fighting here near Crenshaw, near Leimert Park. As I zoom in here now, we see a large response by LAPD. Skirmish lines all over the place with LAPD in different directions. You're looking at Crenshaw Boulevard. That's mounted police there facing southbound towards 43rd Street. Let me come up and show you the crowd here. The crowd is mostly dispersed throughout the streets here on different avenues here, but I can tell you that during that fight, during one of those fights, a 40-year-old man was stabbed. LAPD had to go in and rescue that person with the help of the fire department. But again, a 40-year-old man stabbed in unknown condition, rushed to a hospital at this point, and a large group of people here kind of scattered in different areas, all coming back to the north side of Crenshaw Boulevard near Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. And you can see it's pretty much empty at this point. There is a response by LAPD in this area for skirmish lines, and as well on surface streets off of the major highways or major streets here. The LAPD had to go into these streets here. McClung is one of them here. You can see some of the units there.
So according to people there, you have the parents of these children getting into it and fighting each other as well, right? People watch the parents of these kids be present and condone the behavior, and then when somebody got hurt, they blame the police. So they watch the parents of these people present, co-signing the behavior, egging it on. Then when somebody get hurt, they blame the police for not stepping in. Because apparently the police was there. And the police was apparently arms folded, say, all right, bro, attack each other. Go ahead. Hey, bro, we not stepping in. We not about to risk our lives for y'all. Y'all don't even like us, which I still think is wrong, right? I still think the officers should have stepped in. But how can I blame the police when guardians were there and parents did nothing?
I didn't even know this dude. He got stabbed. It was predictable that he would get stabbed. It was predictable someone would get stabbed, someone would get hurt. And these cats just stood around watching it. Each one of these people in these uniforms with these badges stood around and watched that shit happen. But we were trying to do something about it. But we were trying to help and bring some peace. The peacemakers just made a wall. Mother. Fuck all this goddamn cops, dude. I'm so tired of this. Look. It's not good that people are killing each other in these streets. It's not good. I know that shit. When shit is going down and it's in front of your face and the cops just stand there. Just stand there and don't do anything. They contain a situation by making a wall and they watch everyone kill each other. And they just watched.
We been knew LAPD didn't like black people. We been knew LAPD was racist. We been knew LAPD was corrupt. So am I going to sit here and boohoo and cry that the racist police didn't risk their life to save black people? I'm not. But you know who I'm going to look at and say, damn, shame on you? I'm going to look at the black people who are supposed to love other black people and see them acting like how they acted and say, damn, bro, where did our community go wrong at? Our community should have been checked this behavior before it got to this stage. If we can't save ourselves, we can't depend on the police to save us. They don't like us. LAPD don't like the black community, bruh. Now, here's the thing. You know why a lot of these OG gang members would never come online and condemn this behavior? Because it's good for them. That's what you guys don't know. It's good for them. And I wouldn't be surprised if the OG gang members actually instructed these YNs and these hooligans to do this. You know why? Right? They're incentivized to do this because of that grid program that's paying gang members $42 million a year. See, the grid program pays OG gang members from their community who got influence, and they pay them to keep the peace. All right? You can't pay somebody to keep the peace if there's already peace. You pay them to keep the peace if there's turmoil, if there's drama. One of the things that gang members get paid millions of dollars for every year is to allow safe passage. So, for example, if somebody, right, has a funeral concession and they got to drive through an opposing neighborhood, the city will say, hey, the grid program, can y'all please just make sure that nobody harm the funeral concession as they drive through, which to me should be common sense. We shouldn't be paying gang members not to shoot up a hearse, right? We shouldn't be paying gang members not to beat up kids on their way to school. But the city of Los Angeles thinks that $42 million is a better use of our resources to pay them not to do crimes opposed to locking them up for doing the crime.
Nigga, what?
So the gang members instructed the YNs and the hooligans to go and cause chaos. So next time, when they want to have an MLK parade, they gonna call them gang members and put money in their pockets and pay them to keep the peace.
Nigga, what?
This is how gang members are actively extorting the city and extorting you out of millions of dollars.
Is that right?
But nobody's doing nothing about it. Another example of gang members proving fear of the devil is this particular video right here.
LA is such a different place, bro. That's the second biggest city in America, ain't it? And then Chicago's the third. God damn, boy. And they got perfect weather out there, bro. It don't never get cold, nigga. I mean, it do get cold in LA. I ain't gonna say never. You know what I'm saying? Especially at nighttime and you get close to that beach, nigga. That wind be blowing, boy. It get cold. But boy, they got good weather for the most part. One of the biggest cities. How do you control a big ass city like this though, bro? You really can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lost city out there, boy.
Apparently, this gang member who's from somewhere, he apparently knocked out his op's sister and then posted a video of her knocked out on his floor, bragging about it to the public.
Booty hoes, nigga, knocked your sister on her birthday, nigga. Blackstone's BPS did it, nigga. No pity in my biddy, no respect in my J's though, nigga. On Blackstone, nigga, I need $600 on my cash app, nigga. Westside Flaming, nigga. This how BPS do it, nigga. Pick your sister up, blood Blackstones, nigga.
Send the flood, man. We got grown men bragging about being able to knock out a girl on her birthday. Like, not with the, no, knocking out a woman on her birthday, posting it to the internet and bragging about it because you think that's going to give you validation from getting. Y'all let me know in the comment section, bro. What do you guys think about this, man? All right.
LA is such a different place. And then they'll say everywhere else is soft because we ain't out here doing shit like this to this extent. You know what I'm saying? They go call places like, a lot of people from California even fuck with Oklahoma. They be coming out here. They be tapped in, bro. But a lot of places, these big cities, they'll say other places are soft and they weak and they ain't gangster and they ain't on none of that because we ain't out here moving like this, though. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy, boy. It's not even just LA, bro. This whole hood mindset or this whole gangster mindset, bro, is this persona shit, bro. This image, this rapper image is fucking crazy, bro. The extent that these rappers sell this image to is fucking crazy, bro. I see right through the shit, bro. Why does everybody have to wear? Why am I the only nigga that's tired of white gold diamond chains, bro? Everybody has the same fucking chain in a different pendant, bro. This shit is watered down, bro. It's outplayed, bro. Like that. This shit is something gotta change, bro. Cause I'm tired of it myself, bro. And I come from the struggle. I come from doing shit in the streets, bro. At a young age, my nigga. I don't move like that no more, though. You know what I'm saying? Cause I actually trying to build a legal business. I'm actually trying to do shit that's actually gonna give you longevity of life, to actually give you real things that you can actually keep in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could get the fast money selling drugs and doing and running the street life and hitting licks, bro. That shit is not gonna last forever though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen my partner. I grew up seeing my people get locked up for 20 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? I grew up seeing my people passed out drunk, getting high. You know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of shit growing up that I just didn't want to have no parts of. Inevitably, I ended up having parts to do. I ended up doing some shit out here, though. You know what I'm saying? But I never wanted to do that shit because I seen how other people lived and what they had to go through. And I learned from that. And I'm thankful to even make it to where I'm at, because I could have been locked up. I could have been dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things that could have that wasn't in my favor. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. I'm going to slow down while I'm ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, these days, bro, it's just about crash out. You know what I'm saying? The image is more important, bro. A lot of these rappers are fucking broke. They broke. Do you know how much unprofitable it is to be a rapper? Niggas don't know this shit until they realize they 40 years old and still ain't made it out the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is it should always be about making it out, bro. I love the hood, bro. You know what I'm saying? I used to deliver at North Tulsa. You know what I'm saying? Every day, bro. Amazon packages. I'm through every street and crack and crevice of that motherfucker. I love the hood, bro. I'd rather be in the hood, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I also understand the mindset of it, though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with the hood. You know what I'm saying? It's always a select group of people. That's not everybody. That doesn't speak for the entire hood, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this mindset is just, it's too much, bro. It should always be about making it out, bro. The hood is going to remain the hood, bro. It's poverty. It's always going to be that way. There's always going to be a hood somewhere, bro. But the name of the game should be making it out, bro. Not making it in a casket or in a jail. And just because you go to jail and do time does not make you fucking tough or more gangster than a nigga that ain't done no time or ain't caught nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't determine nothing, bro. A lot of these motherfuckers are goofies, bro. I got a partner that's locked up right now in the feds for carrying a gun with a scratched off serial number and a sawed off shotgun at 17, 16 years old, bro. And my partner is locked up, been locked up, didn't even get to graduate high school. Mama moved to a whole different town and left him behind, bro. And bro jumped off the porch and got it out the mud, my nigga. And now was locked up in the feds, bro. And they ain't sparing that nigga. I got another partner that got locked up, bro. Bro went away when I was in the second grade. His brother is like my brother. I'm the brother that nigga didn't have growing up. His brother was locked up. His blood brother was locked up. But ever since we was 5, nigga, we was close. You know what I'm saying? Still close. You know, this is real life, bro. Bro got locked up at second when I was in the second grade. Nigga didn't get out until I was 20 something years old, bro. 22, 23 years old, bro. Like that shit, ain't nobody trying to be locked up, and bro don't want to go back to jail. Bro don't want to go back to prison. Bro laying low. Bro ain't moving like none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like we all ended up going out. We went downtown one time. Bro said he done doing that. You know what I'm saying? For the safety of everybody, I don't want to go back to jail. None of that. All that's gonna happen is something's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And now we all looking at some bullshit because niggas don't know how to fucking act. Sometimes, bro, you gotta step away and move different. You know what I'm saying? Because of how other people act. They don't have the same mindset that we got, bro. That's something you gotta understand. If you move different, my nigga. You can't make other people try to see or reason with them. You gotta move different. Like, bro, this is real life for me, bro. This is the struggle out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And all I want to do is make it out, my nigga. That's all you should want to do, bro. And live a peaceful life, bro. All that drama and all that shit, bro. That shit is too much, bro. Yeah, your average rapper, your favorite rapper that is famous, that is doing shows, man, them niggas ain't living like that. Yeah, they might pop out with the music video. You know what I'm saying? Got all the gang members, even the young niggas that's still in the hood causing chaos. Might still be tapped in with them. Might post them on the gram, post them in the videos. That don't mean they living like that still, though. They promoting that image. You know what I'm saying? It's just the image, bro. It's just the image, dog. And that shit, ain't no money in the image. Unless you are a rapper. Outside of that, bro, if you not a profitable rapper, there's no money in that image. All it does is set yourself up for getting locked up, getting killed. Locked up and killed, bro. They say it's 2 ways, nigga. It's 2 ways in these streets, nigga. Dead or in jail. They been saying this everybody's life. Everyone's heard this. Yet we still play around with this shit, though. You know what I'm saying? I played around with it. I played around with it, knowing better. We all know better, you know. But I did what I did to get money, though. You know what I'm saying? If the name of the game ain't getting money and getting out and bettering your situation, it ain't no game. It ain't no name. That shit bogus. Straight up, man. Man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation right here in LA with the MLK parade, bro. You know, it's not a good look when we can't do stuff like that, bro. And although it's not a good look for LA, it's not a good look for the entire black community, bro. Because at this point in time, bro, we got options to make. You know what I'm saying? We have options to do better, especially in a place like LA, bro, where a lot of niggas do get on just because they are from the streets. A lot of niggas end up having a name, end up becoming successful in rap, in YouTube, in whatever, because they're from a hood. Because we don't, out here in Oklahoma, we don't got it like that. You could be really from this shit. That don't mean you making it, bro. It's a little bit different. Y'all kind of got that to y'all advantage out there. Y'all got connections. Y'all got, you know what I'm saying? We don't got it like that, bro. At the end of it all, just make the black community look worse, bro. And you know, I don't like that, bro. I don't like that, man. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the name. My damn mouse died.